Hey everyone, LWJ here, and while I'm waiting for my youngest niece to get home with my bus pass, so I can go ahead and clear my timesheet for my other job, for my weekend, my Sunday job. If I don't turn in, I don't get paid. I am going to go ahead and give my review of the Hunger Games, because last week we read it. Matter of fact, it was like the midnight of the day it was released. I had to go down to the Red Box down the street here and see if it was there, and well, it was. Well, I went down with my youngest niece, and I went to one machine. There's two machines. I went to one, it wasn't there. My niece went to another, it was there. We got it. So okay, first of all, let me just sit up here. First of all, a little quick summary. The Hunger Games based on the books, based on the book series, and they're going to be making more movies based on those books. There's 3 books, but they're going to make 4 movies. Take a wild guess if they're doing the last book. Yeah, they're following the steps of Harry Potter and Twilight, making it into 2 movies. Anyway, this first book, it centers around a bunch of people from the story goes, it says at the beginning that in Panem, P-A-N-E-M, North America, there's an area that's separated from capital. There's a capital area and 12 districts. I'm like thinking, wait, that sounds a little bit like the Soul Society of Bleach. You have the Serete and the Rokongai. But, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, excuse me. Each of the 12 districts sends 1 male and 1 female, aged 12 to 18, to participate in the annual Hunger Games. These games, they center around what happens is these kids, they do this as a reminder of a war that happened that ravaged the country and whatnot, and okay, what happens is it centers around the 12th district and a girl by the name of Katniss. Her sister gets selected. Katniss volunteers herself as a sacrifice. Her and another boy that she knew from the district, Peeta, P-E-E-T-A, gets selected, and they end up going to the Hunger Games. And on the train ride there, they meet up with their mentor, a former person from District 12 who won the whole thing years ago. I don't know the name of the character, but I know it's played by Woody Harrelson, because I was thinking, seeing Woody Harrelson drunk is very funny to me. I don't know why, but it seemed very funny to me in that movie. And well, they train. They train at the same time they look for sponsors. Katniss does one thing very interesting. Sorry, my phone just went off. It's letting me know of an email that just came in. Let me look at while I continue talking here. What she does is she goes to I hate those things. Well, Katniss's main area of expertise is using a bow and arrow. She takes a bow, shoots an arrow. They're watching her. She shoots an arrow. She misses the target. there's a a body, and she goes like off to the side. They're like, nah, just turn and don't even pay attention to her. And she looks, and she sees a pig with an apple in its mouth. Well, she William tells the pig. What I mean by that, she shoots the apple right out of the pig's mouth. And then she bows, she says, "Thank you for your consideration." That was so fucking great. Then the competition starts. She she goes through it. About halfway through half or 2/3 or 3/4, I can't really determine which. They changed the rules, saying that instead of there being only one victor, which is always done every year, it is the 74th year they did it. One victor for the kid. Instead of one being one victor, there can be two as long as they are from the same district. Well, the only people that are from the same district that were still alive, because at the beginning, at the onset, half the people were killed. About half the kids were killed. Well, she, like I said, she says so. She thinks, okay, Peter, I'm gonna go find him. She does. He's badly hurt. She heals him. They end up making their way back to the cornucopia, which is where the main area where it all started. They find the only other member alive, the only other person alive, and he ended up dying. The organizers of the tournament send out these, I like to call them dogs because they look like dogs to me. But my youngest niece says that they're not dogs. Well, they look like dogs. They got 4 legs and whatchamacallit, and they run like dogs, but they're not. Anyway, the last guy ended up dying. They withdraw the dogs. They go down to the cornucopia and they change the rules again, saying it's back to the original. Well, rather than, Peter says to Katniss, "Go ahead, kill him." And she says, "No, wait." She takes these berries they found. They're poisonous. Gives half of them to him. She takes the other half. And they're about ready to down them and kill themselves off. They say, "Wait. We change our minds again. You guys won." Well, that caused like a little interior conflict in among the organizers of the tournament. They of course did the whole whirlwind talk show thing, went back home and all that, and that's how the movie ended. Now, I read on Wikipedia that they are currently filming, or currently in production, pre-production, filming, whatever, of the second movie, Catching Fire. And the third movie, Mockingjay, is going to be made into, like I said, 2 films, i.e. Harry Potter and Twilight. And the main stars of the film, one of the girl who plays Katniss, the guy who plays Peeta, the guy who plays Katniss's friend, early in the movie, she went hunting and came across me. Happens to be Liam Hemsworth, Chris Hemsworth's brother, Woody Harrelson, and I don't know who else, but the main cast has been signed on to do all 4 films, and who knows what will happen with this series. I mean, personally, this is like the third series of movies, series of movies that is based off of a series of books. First is Harry Potter, and that I thought was an awesome movie series. I've seen Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets. I didn't see Prisoner of Azkaban. I've seen Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix. I didn't see the Half-Blood Prince. I didn't see Deathly Hallows Part 1, but I saw Deathly Hallows Part 2. Those I thought were some great movies. Twilight, I haven't seen any one of them, but I promised them that I would take her to see Breaking Dawn Part 2. Anyway, yeah, I think this is like the better, like, it's not as, I won't say it's good as the Harry Potter series, but it's better than Twilight. My feelings, like I said, it's good. It was a good movie. There are some people that I know that say that there are some things that they deleted from the movie. Yeah, this is Hollywood. They do take those liberties. They cut some things that either are one of three things. Time constraint is always the #1 priority. Things that are not detrimental to the story. Things that are not, things that are not important to the story, or as they feel is important to the story. And the third thing, anything that they could probably get some bad price for. What I mean by that is, there's a little thing where I heard where it's like they got exploding baby limbs. Yeah, like they'd really want to show that. I don't think so. So that's my review of the Hunger Games. Until my next video, this is LWJ saying thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care of yourselves.
You think you know me?